Welcome back. Governor Murphy at a briefing recently said that hair salons will be able to open soon in New Jersey, but he didn't say when. Well, soon can't come soon enough for Jessica Walker, owner of J.Walker Salon in Bernardsville. Thanks so much for doing this. You and your family doing well?
With all things considered, yes, we're doing well, thank God.
When you say all things considered, you mean the struggle that many small businesses, including yours, is going through.
Absolutely.
Explain what you exactly are going through.
So on the day-to-day, we are trying to keep in contact with our staff. We're trying to keep the camaraderie and the culture that we had built over the last 24 years. And to be honest with you, this whole thing is crippling. It's a constant battle. You know, in the beginning, I had a lot of hope. We thought we were going to be down for a few weeks, and I closed voluntarily prior to the governor's order. And now at this point, it's basically like I'm on a bus to nowhere and my hands and feet are tied and there's nothing that I could do about it. And that really right there is a hard thing to have it to sit with every day.
Well, it must be really hard to sit with when you see other businesses that are allowed to reopen and yours is not.
You know, I can't really speak about the other businesses. With my business particularly, the fact that we are licensed to touch and we already have protocols in place underneath the Division of Consumer Affairs that I do believe the government is unaware of.
Well, for instance, dog groomers are allowed to reopen, and certain stores are allowed to reopen. And I would think that you could put protocols in place that would make it safe. Am I correct in that?
Absolutely. To be honest, we already had those protocols in place. Other than the additional sneeze guards and taking temperatures, our stations were already sanitized. They're already 5 to 6 feet apart in every salon because that's the standard requirement from the State Board of New Jersey. So
a few days ago, the governor said, just be patient. We'll be opening up for hair salons. He mentioned specifically, we'll be opening up soon. Have you heard anything?
I've heard absolutely nothing with regard to our industry. And we had a conversation this morning because I'm doing one-on-ones with the team. And we literally said that we'll probably find out from the television before we find out directly from the government as to whether or not we can open, just because the communication with our industry specifically has been absolutely deplorable.
Have you ever felt like just opening and to see what happens, like the salon owner did in Dallas, Texas?
You know, the thoughts cross my mind. I'm a human, and I'm at risk for losing everything, you know, and potentially going bankrupt for that matter. With 4 locations over the last 3 years, I've expanded my business to 4 locations and renovated the space that I'm sitting in right now. To not be able to see any of its fruits is very disappointing. With that said, I've been waiting for the governor's executive blessing in order to open legally, safely, slowly, and in stages. And I really feel at this point, we've just been completely ignored.
You've become a bit of a cause celeb with this. You've been on national TV talking about the plight of hair salon owners in many states across the country. What kind of reaction have you gotten from that?
I've received a lot of love and a lot of support and a lot of people's, you know, encouragement saying, hang in there, we will get through this. I do believe we'll get through this in some way as long as we have our health. So I can appreciate everybody reaching out. It's been a really amazing feeling to have that. At the end of the day, the government isn't injecting my company with income. So how the landlords want to get paid. And, you know, what are we supposed to do as small businesses? Because there's no one here subsidizing those circumstances.
How long do you think you can last under these circumstances?
I believe what already has been lost, that we're down 12 weeks, is so impactful and so powerful that we will not be able to get it back, because we count on number of visits per client in a year. And once they're gone, it's gone. We're going to have to rethink how we do business moving forward. And to be honest with you, this is not going to be an easy road. We have to rethink all of our systems in order to be able to have this happen. And, it's really difficult. It's really difficult.
I would think there's a decent chance that the governor or someone in his office will see this. Is there something you want to say directly to them?
This struggle for our industry specifically is crippling and it's debilitating. And the owners of these businesses, we are very resilient individuals as hairstylists. We need support. We need income. We need to be able to service our clients for the well-being of their mental and emotional health.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I can't imagine what it is to see your dream come true, to be able to expand your dream and own businesses, only to have this happen and to watch it be dismantled over weeks. I know I feel for you, and a lot of people out there do as well.
Well, I appreciate that.
That was Jessica Walker, owner of J.Walker Salon in Bernardsville. When we come right back, you'll meet a Jersey man who turned tragedy during the pandemic into a mission of kindness. That's next.